I'm jamming this morning. I'm gonna let it ride. Morning, everybody. Hutch Homestead, Lazarus, JW Survival, what's up? Ghost Prepper, what's going on? We the people, what's up? Hope y'all doing good this morning. Good morning, good morning. Do this rundown for y'all.
Let's do it in the voice. Let me make sure the voice is working this morning. We got the voice popping this morning, babe. Is the voice working? She gave me the thumbs up. The voice is working. Alright, so tonight we got starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, you got No Fridays Given with Prepping Outside the Box. Then I'm not sure if AJ's got his booster yet. I haven't talked to him. I usually talk to him like midday on Friday, so he may have his stuff ready to go. But if not, we're gonna have to wait on him. But then you got me at 10 p.m. and I'm gonna have a special co-host with me, the Green Thumb Prepper. He's gonna be hanging out with me, co-hosting with me. We're gonna get into some growing things. We're gonna do some stuff about growing things, cause my man knows what he's talking about. Go-to dude when it comes to the growing things. And that's at 10 p.m. Eastern, preppertribe. And then with the Midnight Howl, you got Native and Devout, baby, doing the Midnight Howl, partying it up at midnight on Native and Devout. So, should be cool. And also, don't forget about Sunday. Sunday, you got Hutch Homestead doing his first scheduled live. Now, I'm not sure of the time, Hutch, because on your page it says like 1 p.m. for me. When you scheduled it for Sunday, it says 1 p.m., but then when we talked about it, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock you were going to do it, so I'm not sure. You're going to have to let me know what time, man, and then I can say it. And he's going to do his first scheduled live. It should be fun. Hopefully he'll let me get on there and hang out with him, maybe. And then after Hutch's first show, Patriot 3% is going to do a live. And he's going to, be adding people to the panel and stuff. And he's going to do a show about hunting, fishing, and country stuff. He let us know last night on the live stream that I did with JW Survival. And that's going to be after Hutch. So whenever Hutch's ends on Sunday, Patriot 3% is going to spark it on up and get her rolling. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, Sunday night, you got Dusty Data with the Prepperty Show. So it should be a good weekend, doing some good things. And then Monday morning, my show Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have a special guest. It's going to be Domestic Gangster. Domestic Gangster's going to finally hang out with me. So that'll be real cool. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tribe in the morning, baby. Tribe in the morning. Yep, that's the rundown. That's the rundown. Did Hutch say what time he's going on Sunday? Huh? Alright, so Hutch Homestead on Sunday, it's going to be 10:30 Central Time. 10:30 a.m. Central Time in the morning. So that'll be, 11:30 Eastern? Yeah. So it should be cool. It should be cool. Yes, indeed. Now, I also wanted to throw this out there in case somebody missed it. Yesterday I did a show, a live stream with JW Survival. And I gotta tell you, I had a super great time. It was so fun. Me and JW hanged out for like a half an hour, and then a bunch of people came on to, hang out with us and say what's up and meet JW and everything. I mean, I gotta read off this list. It was awesome. All the people that showed up. Everybody that jumped on with us. It was about a half an hour into the show, so if you want to check it out, if you didn't see it yesterday, check it out today sometime if you got a chance. Rip Curl jumped on there with us. Arkansas Living, Ark Wildman Survival, Patriot 3%er, Prepping Outside the Box, Cherokee Survival, Prepper Steading, Marie Hemp, and Catherine Ream. I think it's Ream or Rhyme. Catherine Rhyme. They jumped on there with us too, man. We was all hanging out, having a hell of a time, man. I liked it so much, I watched it again this morning. I was just giggling and laughing the whole time, man. It was a really good time. We had a blast. And another thing, if you missed it yesterday, the Angry Prepper had Hutch Homestead on as a guest. He did an interview with Hutch Homestead, and it was a really good show. Hutch went there. You know Hutch. He don't cut no cards, you know what I'm saying? He rolls with it. He'll tell you how it is. It was a really good interview. I really enjoyed it. So if you didn't get a chance to catch that yesterday, check out Angry Prepper's interview with Hutch Homestead. And also Grim Survival had TJ Preps on last night. So Grim Survival went live and had TJ Preps as a guest on his show. So that was really cool. If you missed that, check that out too. So there's a bunch of stuff going on yesterday. So get caught up if you missed out on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a good night. It was a good night. Yes, indeed. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Am I still in? Yeah, I'm still in the voice. Shoot, I'm gonna let the voice roll a little bit. I'm gonna let the voice roll. Hopefully y'all can understand me and stuff. So how's everybody doing? I don't know what to call him. I guess Mr. B done signed the relief bill. So, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. B whatsoever. At all. None. But I kinda am glad that they passed this bill. Because I know there's a lot of people out there hurting right now, and a lot of people who need a hand with everything that's been going on and all the stuff that's happened, and with businesses being put on hold or shut down, or all the stuff we've been through the last year. So hopefully they can get this money out to the people that really need it, and it'll help them out, man. I hope everybody gets it that needs it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I wanna do it like right away before I just start, hanging with y'all and bullshitting. There's some severe weather heading for the west and the plains. Now, I remember JW mentioned this yesterday in the live show. He said that it was heading for, Arkansas, too. He had some weather that was getting ready to come in, but y'all might want to get on your weather bugs or check out your weather channels and keep an eye on this, because there's supposed to be some severe weather coming through. So you want to be prepared, you know what I mean? Don't get caught unprepared. So make sure y'all check out the weather, keep an eye on it. Make sure y'all know what's coming in and going out, and make sure you're ready for it. You don't want to get caught red-handed, you know what I'm saying? Or short-handed, should I say. Because, that's how it happens, man. You don't pay attention, you don't watch the weather, you don't hear about these things, you don't know what's coming. And then, boom, you done forgot to go get this and forgot to go get that. Not everybody's a prepper. Not everybody is prepared all the time, which I wish they were. I wish more people would be prepared all the time. But make sure you check out your weather, because there's some severe stuff coming through. And also, Sunday, it's daylight savings time. So you want to move your clocks forward 1 hour on Sunday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So there it is. Knocked out the park. Got it all out there for you. So y'all know what's going on. Knocking it out the park, baby. Yeah. The upper room. So what's up? How's everybody doing this morning, man? Y'all ready for this weekend? It's been a long week, man. Let me tell you. It's been a long week.
You know who I ain't seen? I ain't seen Mad Shad. Where's Mad Shad at? Did he go to, anybody know if Mad Shad made it to Cincinnati or Ohio where he was going? I know he was talking about going to Ohio. Haven't seen him in the morning. Oh, that's what's up, Bug Out Junkie. That's what's up. Get it in. Get it in. Native and Devout. What's up, brother? What's up? You heading into work? Heading into work. That long drive, or you got the day off, man. Tell me you got the day off. Put a smile on my face. And man, I got the day off. I'm gonna be chilling around the homestead. M9, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's up, Rebecca? Good morning. Let me read this real quick. Oh, many prayers. Many prayers. No doubt. Maybe you can let us know how it goes. How that goes. Good luck with it, though. Okay, Lazarus, that's what's up. I'll stay in your ear while you're working in the kitchen. Hopefully you can hear me. Lady Casca. I'm trying to get the info out to y'all, about what's going on in the community, and if something big's coming, like Nisi was talking about that weather, and JW was too, so I wanted to make sure, I say something in case people wasn't aware of this weather coming in, man, because that's one of the biggest things that catch people unprepared, you know what I mean? Look at Texas. Look what happened down there in Texas. People didn't realize what could happen. What's up, Humble Line? What's going on, man? Good morning to you. It's Friday. Yes, indeed. What's up? Prepper Steading in the house? Prepper Steading, what's going on, brother? I hear that, Lady Casca. Good morning to you. I appreciate y'all being here with me. I tell you, it's a little bit easier with this 8 o'clock, time slot. It's a little bit easier on me. Hopefully it's good for y'all too. CJ 1975. Hey, good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, you gonna be teaching the kids the fire skills building? That's what's up. I taught my kids too. I got pictures of it. I think I shared one of the pictures on my community page. Try to teach my kids all kinds of stuff like that. Get them started early, you know what I'm saying? Get them in that mind state early. Oh, is it Newfoundland? 9:30 y'all's time? Cool. Man, it's good to see everybody this morning. You know what I'm saying? Starting this Friday off right. Beeswax. What's up? Cool. I was hoping it would work out better for people. I know some people heading to work in the morning, and I feel bad because Southern Belle teacher, she's got to start her teaching and stuff. And it's like, man, I love me some Southern Belle teacher. I wish she could have hung with us, but she's got to do her teaching and stuff. She got to do what she's got to do. Maybe sometimes I can start a little earlier, like pick a day and go at 7 and hang out for like 15 minutes, talk to Southern Belle and y'all, and then come back on at 8 or something. Humble line. About to give some breaking news, no doubt. Y'all like my title? The Winkie is famous. Famous Winkie, famous Winkie. Northern Girl Hobbies making my Winkie famous. That's right, JW. No doubt. Keep the positive vibes going. You know what I'm saying? Smashing like buttons right and left. Smashing like buttons right and left. Man, tonight's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait. Green Thumb Prepper gonna be hanging out with me. Might throw the link in the chat so people can jump on and ask some questions and get into it. Because I'm about to do some major planting, major gardening. You know what I'm saying? All these seeds that Native and Devout hooked Nisi up with. Oh yeah, we gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. You know what I'm saying? Just throw that up there. Throw that up there for you. You gonna plant okra in 5-gallon buckets, JW? That's what's up, man. My old landlord, he used to grow okra every year. He loves some okra, some fried okra. I think Nisi likes that stuff too. Fried okra. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, beeswax. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Happy to hear that. That's awesome. Hey, got to start sometime, humble line. No doubt, man. Got to get it in. It's awesome, man. Once you do it, you get hooked. They become your babies, you know what I mean? Go out there and always watering them and making sure they okay. And I love growing stuff. Then you reap the benefits, all the good food you get from it. And you knew you grew it yourself. You go to make a salad, you just walk outside, grab a cucumber, a couple tomatoes, some lettuce, and you grew all that stuff yourself, man. It's pretty awesome. Not to mention if you can grow some watermelons and some cantaloupes. I've had good luck with cantaloupes. Like seeds right up out of a cantaloupe that you buy at a store. You just plant them and boom. Strawberries too. Strawberries will spread out on you. Like you'll plant one little strawberry. That thing will spread out and grow little pie. It like grows a vine and then starts a new strawberry plant. And then grows a vine and starts a new strawberry plant. And it just keeps on getting it. Yeah, me too, Native. No doubt, man. I'm looking forward to everything. You know, summertime, YouTube's going to be way better than wintertime. Well, I mean, I would think. I mean, there's a lot of people who do the winter camping and winter bug outs and stuff on their videos, which is really cool, too. But summertime, man, you got the beaches and the bikinis and the fishing and the camping and the growing gardens and people doing projects outside and roaming around, and hopefully this year will be a lot better than last year, because last year was rough. You know, I'm not sure, humble line. Can somebody help him out? Does anybody know if he can do that? Man, I went on a job site one time, and this house that I was doing, nobody lived there. They were like redoing the house, but behind the house, It had blackberries and raspberries, and it was like a field of them. And that's what I ate for lunch. Like, I just went out in that field, and me and the dude that was working with me, we just walked through the field and was just getting handfuls and just mashing. It was awesome. I'd like to grow some here. I got bad land, though. It doesn't do too great. Boom. Beeswax says she kills plastic plants. No doubt. Some people don't have that green thumb, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there you go. There you go, Humble Line. Take a clone or take the whole bush. Yep, you get that root powder. I got some root powder, and that stuff works too. It's like a little bottle about this big, and you just put a little bit of stuff. I forget how I did it. I think I just put a little bit in the dirt, and then like covered it a little bit with a little bit more dirt, and then put my seed or something. I forget how I did it. It's been a couple years since I used that stuff, but it really did work. I remember it worked well. Like, roots were just crazy good. And it wasn't that expensive. I think I got the little bottle of root powder for like, I think it's in the bathroom. It's root powder. Green Thumb Prepper, what's up, man? Blue Vandal, what's going on? We still on for the night, Green Thumb? We gonna do the damn thing, brother? Yeah, no doubt, Hutch. You should do that. You should do that. Dip the tip in the powder. Yeah, I think I did do that too. I forget exactly how I did it, but I remember I used the stuff. I got the stuff sitting in my bathroom. I think when I open up the door, it's sitting right there. I can see it. I was using it on some plants. Oh yeah, Lady Smith, that's what's up. That's awesome. I used to love going to, I install carpet for a living. So sometimes you go to a house and they'll have an apple tree or a pear tree. And, they're real nice, usually most of the time. And when I get done the job, I'll be like, you mind if I grab a couple of them apples or a couple of them pears off that tree? And they'll be like, help yourself, take as many as you can take. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know it. So I go out there with a big old bag, get like 100 apples, 100, make pies and all kinds of stuff. It was really cool. Happened a few times. Always run into some good stuff. IB rules. You do flooring too? That's what's up, man. Only thing I do is carpet, though. I didn't really get into the linoleum and the tile work and hardwood and all that. Had a hard enough time keeping up with the carpet. But I used to do Marriott hotels up and down the East Coast. I actually did the Twin Towers Marriott in '99. A couple years before it came down. And we all know what happened with that. But yeah, we used to do all the Marriotts. We did the Ritz-Carlton Hotel up there in Crystal City, Virginia. That was a wild hotel. We did the Marriott Marquise. That's in New York City. Pretty cool. Hard work though. We used to work hours and hours and hours. I also used to do the Kids R Us's up and down the East Coast. The Kids R Us is the clothing store ones, not the toy store. But you would have 3 days to do them. You were on a time limit. You had to do the whole store in 3 days, and you had to move all the furniture, all the racks of clothes, and you would like section it out. You know, you got 3 nights, so you go in there, do one section one night, next section the next night, and the next section, you know, the following night, and get it done in 3 days. And you had to tear up the old glue down carpet, and man, it could be tough sometimes. It can be tough a lot of times, tell you the truth. That glue down ain't no joke. Yes, indeed. Back breaking, man. My body is suffering from it, that's for sure. Dynamite's done floors too, Rebecca? That's cool. The flooring trade. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, he is. The man with the plan right there. Green Thumb Prepper. You need to know something about planting and stuff. There it is. Try to throw these up there so people can see them. Maybe write them down so you don't forget. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to do it. I think that's why a lot of people get on YouTube. That's why I used to get on there. When I first started watching YouTube, it was to look up something and learn about it. Like, that was my number one focus. It's like, oh, man, I need to know how to change the starter in my wife's car. Let me jump on YouTube, see what's up. Man, I need to fix this cooler. How can I make this cooler better? Let me just search coolers and see if anything's come up with something. And then boom, you just get into that rabbit hole of finding out different stuff. It's all about information, all about education, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm so embedded in the community that we're all in. I'll be watching all kinds of different stuff. But I watch other stuff too, like music videos and, you know, car things, funny videos. I look up funny videos all the time. Just sit there and watch that for hours, and like car wrecks and stuff like that. No problem, Native. No problem, brother. Yes, indeed. YouTube University. No doubt. Monograph, what's up, man? Good morning. I checked you out last night. Seemed like you kind of ended the show earlier than you usually do. It was kind of quick, but I was watching, man. You making phone calls and stuff. Y'all got to go check it out. Check out Monograph, man. He goes deep. He goes deep. It's a great show, great chat, great time hanging out. What's up, Cherokee? Good morning, man. Yeah, I hear that, Monograph, no doubt. This stuff will wear you out, man. Not to mention regular stuff in life. Doing the YouTube thing, plus you got to live your regular life, man. That stuff will wear you out at times. I finally got some good sleep last night, though. Thank goodness. I'd been running on like 2 hours a night and 3 hours a night. Last night I got me about a good 4 or 5 hours in. I was like, yeah, that's what it's all about. Hell yeah, man. Yes, indeed, JW. No doubt. Man, I've been installing carpet since I was little. I used to work the summers with my uncles. I'd be on the jobs, you know. Shoot, I was going on carpet jobs when I was like 5 years old, and they would give me a little seam roller, and I would just follow behind my uncle and just roll the seams. You know what I mean? But I mean, by the time I was 19, I could do a whole Marriott hotel by myself, read the blueprints and everything, and go in there. I could do it all. Mirror imaging, border work, and the what do they call them, man? The big old rooms, the ballrooms and stuff with all the pattern matching and different sections where the walls would come out and stuff. You had to do all these crazy steps and pattern match steps going up and around. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. But since I've been doing it since a kid and working every summer with my uncle, I mean, by the time I was 19, man, I was on it. And then I pretty much went out on my own. It was, I think I was 21 to 23. I was like working my way into doing my own thing, doing side jobs and little small jobs. But by the time I was 23, I was doing everything on my own and running my own stuff. I worked for a company for over 20 years. I got away from the hotels and started doing, you know, just houses and local commercial work and stuff like that. But a lot of base work, naval base work, houses and, you know, commercial buildings on the base and stuff like that. I hear that. No doubt. They go hard. It's what they do. Oh, I appreciate it, Monograph. I appreciate you, man. The cigar fun. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. All right, Blue Vandal. Have a great day. Have a great day. Gotta do it. It's Friday. Gotta have a great day on a Friday. Oh, yeah, Dynamite. That's what's up. Yes, indeed. So you figure, I mean, I'm 45 now. So, shoot, 18 to 45. I was really doing it at 16. I quit school at 16 and was laying rug. So, I mean, from 16 till now. So what's that? So many years I can't even count them now. It's crazy. Yes, indeed, Rebecca. My left knee is shot, and you know it ain't from the kicking. It's from sitting on my left leg. Like I would bend my leg under and sit on my left foot, like putting strip down and, you know, doing seams and stuff. I would scoot and sit on my left leg so it would bend my knee up. And throughout the years, just having it bent so much and all cramped up, I've done tore it up. Ain't no good. But it is what it is, man. It's the price you pay to live, you know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt, Plumber. Yeah, and you got to get a, you know, picture. Well, I had picture ID. You get it every year. You got to turn in all your paperwork and go wait in that long ass line at the naval base. Because you know there's always 300 people in line. Every time I would go to that joint, it was like everybody was going to get their ID that day. You know what I mean? Then you get, but they started cracking down though after 911. Man, you had to do fingerprinting on both hands and get in front of this computer. They would take all these pictures of you, and man, it was hard to get a pass. A lot of people that worked at the place where I worked, they couldn't get a pass because if you had one little, I mean, of course you could have a little bit of a record, but if you had a felony or something like that, you was done in. You ain't getting no pass to go on there. I hear that, humble line, no doubt. Yes, indeed. Yeah, my lower back is thrashed too, man. I deal with that every day. But you know, a lot of jobs are like that, man. A lot of people. We should get more money. You know what I heard. Now, this was a few years back. I don't know if it's still the same, but they said that the carpet trade, the flooring business in America, was the worst when it came to like pay raises. Like, you know, everything else moved up as far as getting paid for doing your job. You know, if you was a subcontractor and stuff like that, but flooring was rated at the very bottom. Like we was still making the same money that we made 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Everything else had went up, but we were still getting paid the same damn wages as we would, you know, a decade before. It's crazy, man. I had to fight tooth and nail to get a little raise, you know, because you get paid, you know, $2 a yard, $3 a yard, whatever it is. Man, you try to get $3.50 a yard, man, they throw a fit. It's so greedy, man. These companies, man, they so damn greedy. Oh, we gonna do Winkie autographs? You wanna do some autographs, Winkie? You wanna do some autographs? The Winkie is famous. The Winkie is famous. The Winkie is famous. Yeah, rules, no doubt. Man, when we would do those hotels, we had to use that rubber padding. You know, that 4 foot wide. It was like 20 yards in a row, but man, and we would be at the warehouse where, you know, we would keep all the carpet and the padding and all that, and the big old trucks would come in, and you would have to unload an entire tractor trailer of that stuff. I used to put that stuff on my shoulder, and I was a little skinny dude. I would put that stuff on my shoulder, man, my knees would be wobbling. That stuff was so heavy. There's no way in the world I should have been putting that stuff on my shoulder, but you go hard, you know what I'm saying? And that's why my back's messed up, my knees are messed up, my hands are messed up. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Native, no doubt. Oh, yeah? Trucking industry's rough too, we the people? Oh, man, roofing. See, I can't do it, man. I'm scared to death of heights. You can't put me on no roof, man. I'm shaking and nervous and all lightheaded. I'm like terrified of heights. But my buddy, he's passed away. But I had a buddy, Lil Sean, and he grew up doing roofing and siding work and stuff. And he had a little son, and his son was like 2 years old, and he'd take his 2-year-old son up on the roof and just let his son do his thing. And I was like, man, that's crazy, man. What is son? He's like, man, that's how I learned. That's how I grew up. My dad would throw me on the roof, 2-3 years old. And, you know, nothing ever happened to his son. I mean, his son picked up on it and knew how to stay safe. It was crazy, man. It really made me think about my kids and how I could push them to do more stuff and not think they're too young to do it. And I would take all my kids. I would take my daughters and everything. I'd take them on the job, my stepdaughters and everything, man. I'd be like, y'all want to go to work with me today? Let's ride. You know, they could pick up scraps, vacuum, go grab stuff out the truck when you need it. And then they make a little bit of money. They get home all happy, got to hang out with me all day on the job and stuff. And then when my sons got old enough, like they really came to work with me and really helped. Like my oldest son, he is my helper. Like that's who goes to work with me anytime I do a job. That's my man's. But that's how you gotta do it, man. Find your niche and go for it. You know what I'm saying? I sure wish my uncle would have been doing something else. something that made a lot more money and wasn't so hard on the body, man. Good gracious. Stuff's rough. Oh, that would have been cool, JW. You had the hookup for 4th of July's, man. You got to keep all the old fireworks and stuff, man. Take them home and do the damn thing. Super cool, man. Yeah, that's a good question. In a 20-gallon bin, some blueberry bushes. Yep, they sure are. But I tell you what, man, some of us get screwed, man. The bigger companies that you subcontract from, man, I tell you what, they want to make all the money. They'll sit there and make 30 grand and complain about paying you $500 to do the job. And once you find out that, man, it's hard to work for them because you sitting there doing a job for $300 and they gonna make 10 grand off of it. And the only thing they did was make a phone call. The real hustle is in the sales, man. Forget the hard work of it. Just sell some stuff. But I've never been a good salesman. I feel like I'm screwing people over, when I'm charging them more than what I get it for and stuff. And I think that's the mentality of a worker. Because I installed the stuff, I felt like, well, I should only charge them for my hard work. If I get the carpet for, $1.30 a foot, I'll charge them, $1.20 a foot or not $1.20, but $1.40, 10 cents more than what I got it for, just for like my time to go pick it up and gas to pick it up and stuff. But I couldn't charge people, man. I felt bad. But I would charge them for my work. But even that, man, it just never seemed like it was enough. After you pay gas and pay your help and buy all your supplies, man, it's a lot of cash on hand, but you spend a lot of cash. I used to have to keep $300 in my pocket every week, and that was just to eat on, buy supplies, put gas in the car. It's crazy, man. It's a hell of a hustle, man. Hell of a hustle. And then a lot of people get in trouble with taxes because, you get paid cash. You get a check and they don't take no taxes out of it and stuff, and you get a 1099 at the end of the year. Well, a lot of people get in trouble with the tax man because it's hard to, you got rent due, you got the electric bill coming in, you got the water bill coming in. It's hard to say, okay, well, I can't pay that because I gotta save this for the tax man in 2 months. This is like, man, I'm paying my bills, man. I'm not going to let the electric get cut off, and then next thing you know, the next month you barely get any work, and you've been saving money for the taxes. You're sitting it to the side, but then boom, a slow month comes in. January, February was always slow. Right after Christmas, man, boom, no work until people got their tax money in, and then boom, they get their tax money in, they start buying carpet again. And it's like, man, all that money that you set aside for the taxes, you end up having to use to survive those slow months, and you end up getting into some shit. Right rules, no doubt, man, no doubt. But you just gotta work it out, man. You just gotta work it out. I know all my friends, they thought I was making all this big money because, I'd have $1,000 in my pocket, or, I would have a buddy come work with me because, my helper wouldn't show up or something, and it'd be on payday, and he'd see me, cashing this $1,800 check. And I'd be like, man, you don't understand though, man. I just had to buy 2 kickers, 4 hook knives. I just had to buy seaming tape and, glues and tack strip and duct tape. And, out of this $1,800, there might be $1,000 left. And then I got to pay my helper. And then I got to pay taxes. So really, $1,800 done turned into a $400 paycheck for me. crazy, man. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Always, JW. Always. But at least when you're laying carpet and you're doing flooring, you're inside the house. Like I used to feel bad for the roofers and the siding people and the framers and stuff like that, because I can't imagine how. I mean, when it's snowing, when it's raining, you can't do no roof when it's raining outside. You can't do no roof with 6 inches of snow on it. I mean, so they get a lot more time off than we did. That commercial work outside, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Devout. What's up, brother? Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. Shit costs you some money, man. And always a tool breaking down on you. I don't know how many seam irons I bought in my life. But right before this whole pandemic broke out, Rules, you would have been like, holy shit. Man, this dude was, he lived right around my way, and he put it on Facebook Marketplace, and he was moving. And what he did is he fixed up, entire houses, or, a commercial building that was torn up. He would completely redo it. So he had tools for every kind of trade. And he was moving down to South Carolina, and he wasn't going to be doing everything like he was doing here. So he was selling all his stuff. Man, he had a seam iron, a whole toolbox with kicker, wall trimmer, everything you would need to lay rug, a whole iron box with a brand new iron, a whole power stretcher with the extra case with all the poles in it. All this stuff was like brand new. I think he used it one time, and he just had it in case he needed it. And I got it all, man. The power stretcher, the extra poles, the case with the wheels on it, so you could just drag the power stretcher, with the handle. It had wheels on the case. Brand new toolbox, kicker, wall trimmer, hook knife, pouch. It even had some seaming tapes and blades and everything. I got it all for $200. $200, man. You couldn't have got the iron and the seam iron and the box for $200, and I got all that for $200. It was right before the pandemic, and my son, he needed a toolbox and everything, so he got like super hooked up. But it was like, whoa! It was the best deal I ever ran into, man. And dude didn't seem happy. You know what I'm saying? When he was selling it to me, he's like, man, I gotta let it go, and you're getting a hell of a deal, but I can't take it with me, and so just go ahead, man. Give me a couple $100, man. Take it. I was like, hell yeah, done. Got to be on the lookout for them deals. I follow what's that flooring?
Southern Boy Flooring.
Is it Southern Boy Flooring or something, man? On YouTube, man. He has some pretty good videos. He knows what he's talking about. It's funny how a lot of us do a lot of that stuff different too. I know we're talking about laying rug the whole damn time this morning, but got my flooring peoples in the house with me. But like you'll catch another carpet, like some carpet layers, when they put the carpet on the steps, they start from the bottom and work their way up. And then there's some carpet layers that start at the top of the steps and work their way down and don't even use a kicker. Like, it's just crazy the different methods people use. I also try to get on YouTube and watch people laying carpet over there in the UK and stuff like that, man, and they do stuff in different ways. And when you do steps, if you got side wraps with pickets and stuff, I always call them New York style steps. Underneath the lip. New York style is when you staple it underneath the lip and fill it out. But out in California, they call it California style. And I was like, damn, I went out to California for 6 months and I worked out there, and like all the names of the different ways of doing stuff, they would name it California, and over here we would name it New York. It's just pretty cool, man. Different methods, different ways of doing stuff. Yeah, I start at the bottom and work my way up, use a kicker and all that. Oh, you call it Hollywood style? Yeah, no doubt. I tell you, the most thing I hated about laying rug, the step that I hated the most was stripping. I can't stand, especially concrete strip. You sit there and bang nails on concrete, and you get that, that concrete that just won't take a nail. Then you got to go get some glue, and then everybody's picking on you because, oh, you gluing your strip. You can't nail it. Like my cousin, I got a lot of family that was in it too, and I would, me and my cousin would get on the phone at night, and we'd be talking about the jobs we did and stuff like that. And I'd be like, yeah, man, I had to glue this strip, and he'd be picking on me so bad. Oh, man, we don't glue no strip around here. Then we would be talking about, like, cap steps and stuff, and using staples on it, and always saying, oh, well, I only used 6 staples the whole time we were doing it, man. I only used 1 sliver of staples, man. It's weird, man. Different trades, you got different little things you joke about and stuff. It's pretty cool, though. But I hated putting some tack strip down, man. Good Lord. Every once in a while, you run into that concrete that's real smooth. It'd be like 2 hits. It'd be like boom, 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 boom. My uncle used to call it 1 hit, 2 hit, and 3 hit concrete. Because that's how many times you'd have to hit the nail to get it in. It'd be a 1 hit concrete, a 2 hit concrete, and a 3 hit concrete. It's that 3 hit concrete that was a bitch. I do prep carpet. I always got some carpet on hand, Jack. Yes, indeed. Yeah, new house concrete, no doubt. And that real old stuff, man. I live close to D.C. Anytime we went to D.C., man, I was like, no. I swear the concrete in D.C., it's impossible to nail, man. It's like, damn. And then you get that that fake concrete floors in them apartment buildings where you got to use them long ass nails in your strip. Because it's like you're nailing in the air. It's like nothing there. And even those big long nails don't even hold the strip down. I tell you what, though, my uncle, when he passed away, he left me his mini power stretcher. And I never bought one. I never used one. I mean, I used his, through the years, used his, borrowed it a couple times and stuff like that. But I really got to using that thing, man. And every re-stretch I did, man, I no longer needed my big power stretcher. I just used that little power stretcher, man. Them little mini power stretchers are the shit. If you lay rug, if anybody lays rug, if anybody sees this and lays rug, you got to get your hands on a mini power stretcher, because I tell you what, that thing is a lifesaver. Carpet square. Yeah, we call them carpet tiles. Monograph. You talking about the square carpet tiles? They're like 18 inches by 18 inches or 24 inches by 24 inches. And you would have to get a paint roller and dip it in the bucket of glue and just roll it on the floor. And then boom, you start stair-stepping your carpet tiles to keep them straight. Yeah, we used to do it. You had to turn them a certain way too, like a quarter turn every time and stuff like that, and it end up making a pattern and whatnot. I've done those a ton of times. Tell you what, that's my favorite, because you can make some money with some carpet tiles. You can lay tons of carpet tiles. Like if I got you get a commercial carpet tile job, man, I work 12, 16 hours a day and just get as many on the floor as I can, because every time you lay one down, man, you making that money. Yes, indeed, native, no doubt. I always had, you know, when you do a trade like that, like you got carpet pad and carpet and stuff, so you get to use it on projects and stuff. You get to have stuff that other people don't have. You always got some carpet pad laying around. You work on your car, you just roll some carpet pad out, be all comfortable underneath your car working on it and whatnot. Well, monograph, it depends on what you get too. Like, you know, there's some really cheap made junk, like you said. Is, you know, some of that carpet tile stuff is just complete garbage. But if you pay the money and you get the good stuff, there is some really good stuff, and it'll last you 20, 30 years. Yeah, rules, no doubt. Every carpet tile, there's $2. There's $2 more. Yes, indeed. No doubt. I got about a minute left, folks. I got about a minute left, and then I gotta jump up off here. Had a good time this morning, though. Y'all got to know what I did for a living. Got to know what I did for a living. I appreciate the conversation. Well, I hope y'all have a great day. You know what I'm saying? And I hope later on y'all can come hang out with us. We're going to be doing it again at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to have Green Thumb Prepper hanging out. We're going to get into some gardening and some stuff. We need to get into it because that's what everybody's about to do. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hope y'all have a great day. Let's jam out on the way out. Don't let the bullshit get you down.